In my last video lesson, I was discussing the combination of bright or nasty highs and woofy or teddy bear or yawn-like lows to create a ring in the voice, a real rich but yet bright sound. Ah, kind of like the best combo of all those different elements. If you found that to be elusive, if that's a hard sound for you to create, then the missing element is strength. To get that full, rich, bodied sound, your vocal folds literally have to be fairly strong. You've got to put a little bit of pressure underneath them and have them act independently so that the throat can do what I described as a narrow epiglottic but yet wide pharynx. That's what creates that ring. So all that means is if you're pushing too hard to get a loud sound, you're going to engage the throat muscles. They're going to choke in. That will absorb that high end, so you're working hard for nothing. And if you're not giving enough energy underneath your vocal folds, then you're not going to trigger enough of the overtones necessary to spark that brilliant sound. So I've got an easy solution here for you to build strength. I've done a lesson in the video in the past where I had you sing loud, ka, 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 and clap hands. Clapping hands just helps to sort of the neurological connection between the voice and the hands. Make everything on board with now, now, now. But sometimes when we do this, we can anticipate. And when we anticipate, we preload muscles that are not vocally related. Remember, we want strong vocal folds. That's the intrinsic muscles within the larynx, not the extrinsic stuff, not all the muscles that are visible. When you see people working really hard with their face and their neck, they're employing all those outside muscles to do the work that should be going on inside. Usually just means they're overloading or not trusting. So, I want you to try this. We're going to use a ball, really simple. I got to step back to show you. You're going to do the same exercise, just a 3-note exercise, but we're going to use the timing with the ball so you can't anticipate, you can't get ahead of the process. When the ball hits the floor, you make the ka, K-A-H sound. Let me step back here so you can see it. So every time the ball hits the floor, that's when I'm going to sing. Ka, 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 ka. Sing loud, that's the point. And your timing now is the ball. It's not actually when you release, it's got to be when it hits the floor. So if you're ka, 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 you're way ahead. If it's ka, obviously you're behind. Right when it hits the floor. Ka, 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 ka. Now, we can also do this legato. Ka. So when it hits the floor is when the pitch will change. Very simple element, but it may be just the missing link for you to gain that independent strength that's so important for that robust sound in your voice. Check it out. It's really simple. I'm Mark Baxter for Lesson.com.